Mickey, followed by Minnie, adventure through the funhouse, the ocean, the woods, the pirate ship, and the castle, all in search of their mystery friend. Help them solve the mystery. When you begin your Mousecapade, you'll notice you have no way to defend yourself aside from jumping with the A button. As you explore the funhouse, you'll encounter a chest which contains a star. This star is a projectile weapon which you can fire with the B button. Further on in the funhouse, you may encounter another chest which contains a star. This will also allow your tag-along pal Minnie to shoot stars. There are lots of hidden power-ups in Mickey Mousecapade, mostly in the form of cake, which refills a little bit of health, or red diamonds, which also refill health. You may also find the blue diamond power-up, which destroys all of the enemies on the screen, but these are fairly rare in my experience. Mickey Mousecapade has a small amount of variety in its stages. The first stage, the Funhouse, is like a mini Metroidvania where you have to find a pair of keys to unlock doors. The ocean stage looks like it could have been pulled directly from Adventure Island, which is no coincidence since the game was developed by Hudson Soft. In the woods, you'll find yourself wandering aimlessly, going into doors placed in trees, some of which are hidden in order to find the correct door to advance. Most of my time with Mickey Mousecapade was spent within these woods, my frustration growing as I once again was sent back to the beginning of the level because I chose the wrong door. At the end of each stage, you'll have a boss fight. They're all very similar and require very little in the way of strategy aside from dodge the projectiles and shoot. Having Minnie tag along is both a blessing and a curse. If you attempt to jump a chasm and Minnie doesn't quite make it, both characters will die and you'll have to try again. She's also a huge pain in the ears to navigate around the castle, frequently getting stuck on a different level, so you'll have to guide her carefully. However, the best thing about Minnie is that she's completely immune to damage, so if you play your cards right, you can use her to easily take out a few of the bosses with very little risk. If you manage to make it through all 5 levels in Mickey Mousecapade, you'll finally square off against Maleficent. Defeating her will reveal the identity of your mystery friend and your search is over. Oh boy, haha! Since you control 2 characters, I thought that maybe there was a 2-player mode where one player controls Mickey and the other controls Minnie, so I plugged in a second controller and asked my son if he wanted to play a dusty old retro game with me. He begrudgingly obliged, and sadly, the second player does not control Minnie. In fact, both controllers control Mickey at the same time, resulting in us managing to get Mickey Mouse to do a little moonwalk. To summarize, Mickey Mousecapade is a game featuring a character beloved by children, and the game itself clearly had children in mind as the target audience. It's not very challenging, nor is it very interesting either. It's just another mascot platformer lost in a sea of mascot platformers that fails to stand apart from the rest. I give Mickey Mousecapade a forgettable 2 out of 5.